UAE, United Arab Emirates, is playing another dangerous game in the Horn of Africa. It's a game for the UAE. It uses the people, the leaders in the Horn of Africa against each other. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. No live chat in the last few days. Hopefully, I'll resume live chats and. Today, tomorrow, or in coming days, we'll resume live chats. I'll announce the date of the chat in advance. Second news story is about Oromo Federalist Congress, which held 2 day long Central Committee meeting, and after that, it made three demands. What is OFC demanding from the government? Are the demands doable? Will the government take the demand seriously? And what about Jawar? Is he part of OFC or not? Is he confused or smart? Let's start with the story about the UAE, viewers, which has its footprints across the Horn of Africa. It has its presence in Somalia. It has its presence in Ethiopia. It's a key ally of Ethiopian government. It has its presence in Sudan. It is backing RSF. It was kicked out of Djibouti. Sasavaki, Eritrean president, doesn't want to see UAE as well. In an interview 48 hours ago, he blamed Mohammed bin Zayed al Nahyan, UAE ruler, for problems in the Horn of Africa, and he said that UAE was backing Ethiopia. It was, in fact, using Ethiopia to expand its presence in the Horn of Africa by taking control of as many ports as possible. UAE has a military base in Somalia. In Puntland, it has a military base. Turkey has also a military base in Somalia, in Mogadishu. And in Somalia, regional states are very strong. They're almost independent. They work like countries. Federal government extremely weak. In Puntland, which is run by Said Abdullahi Dini, the president, who is at the loggerheads with the federal government of Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia. UAE is conducting recruitments. It is recruiting Somalis to be deployed to Sudan. Over 300 have been recruited so far, and around 150 out of the 300 have been deployed to Sudan. The recruitments are being conducted in Puntland by UAE intelligence agency elements in coordination with local elders. Local elders have been bribed and they are supporting UAE intelligence agency. Obviously, Puntland government is on board. Two youths are recruited, then they are trained in Bari region, and after that they are sent to an African country and by air, and from there they are sent to Libya by air, and from Libya they then enter Sudan reportedly. The UAE government has promised that the recruits won't be deployed in the fight against Sudan's military. Rather, they'll be deployed to serve in the government, which RSF are forming based in Darfur. These Somali recruits are being deployed to Darfur in support of RSF. But we know that Sudanese military is conducting strikes on Darfur, on central Sudan too. So it means that Somali recruits will definitely be in danger and they could be dragged into the war. So UAE is dragging poor Somali unemployed youths into Sudanese civil war. And all that is happening with the support of Sayyid Abdullahi Dini Puntland West. Secondly, viewers, OFC, Oromo Federalist Congress, one of the main opposition parties in the Oromia region, has held discussions. 2 day long Central Committee party meeting has been concluded, and the party has made three demands to make the next election free, fair, and transparent. Next general election in Ethiopia is less than a year away. Opposition parties, at least now, they are talking about election, because a few months ago it seemed as if they were not interested in considering election, uh, taking election seriously, and they were ruling out the possibility of participating in election. At least now they are issuing demands, which they should do. They should, by the way, hold comprehensive discussions, and they should jointly issue statements and agree on a joint roadmap to make the next election transparent. But that type of unity is missing in Ethiopian opposition, political opposition. So OFC, Oromo Federalist Congress, of Professor Miraguddina, who is the president, Jawar is deputy president, held a meeting in Addis Ababa. Three demands have been made by OFC. Firstly, OFC wants an end to armed conflicts in Oromia and Amhara. Unless there is, if the conflicts in the two regions continue, there won't be transparent election in the two regions. Yes, conflict will be exploited by ruling prosperity party to postpone elections, to rig elections, but resolution of the conflicts in Oromia and Amhara does not seem to be on the cards. I don't think that in coming months, Fano and government will reach a deal, or Ola and government will reach a deal. If the conflicts continue, what will OFC do? That was not told by the OFC in the statement. Secondly, OFC is demanding release of all political prisoners from political parties. OFC, OLF, other political party workers, KIOs have been in prisons for years. OFC wants release of all of them, opening of the offices of political parties, and OFC wants no restrictions on the political activities by these parties. And lastly, Oromo Federalist Congress wants a reconstitution of National Election Board of Ethiopia. It wants a NABE which has the trust of all political parties, including the government and the opposition. So it wants NABE commissioners to be appointed with an input by opposition parties. So far, the government has control over NABE. Government is making appointments. Parliament is approving appointments. Parliament is dominated by Prosperity Party. He demands, but difficult, I think. It does not seem very likely that demands will be taken seriously by the government. Meanwhile, Jawar is taking a completely different position. He's deputy president of OFC. Bakle Garba is also deputy president, by the way, though Bakle just distanced himself from politics over a year ago, but now he's back, and he attended an online discussion with Jawar and others 2 days ago. I did a video on that. The two deputy chairmen of the party, Bakle Garba and Jawar, they're calling for the removal of Ethiopian Prime Minister. They're discussing post-Abiy era, and Vera Gudina sitting in Addis Ababa is talking about how to make election free, fair, and transparent. Jawar is either confused or very smart. I mean, he is taking a line on most issues which is different from his party line. Either he is confused. He does not know whether to remain part of OFC or to start independent political activities. Or he's very smart. He is criticizing the government, taking positions different from his party, and still he is deputy president of the Oromo Federalist Congress. Thank you for watching.